With the shaping of the modern world, studies have highlighted a possible correlation between the pathologies and symptoms in adolescence with the effects of godless dogmas on today's society. The studies have concentrated on three main research areas associated with religion. Number 1, religion and subjective well-being. Number 2, religion and suicide. And number 3, as we'll discuss in this video, religion, materialism, and status consumption tendencies. Materialism has been broadly defined as an orientation towards money and the acquisition of purchases that convey status as a way to attain personal achievement and individual well-being. However, research claim that materialistic cues make us miserable, as discussed in their meta-analysis of the experimental evidence for the effects of materialism on individual and societal well-being. Studies suggest that religiosity curbs the incline towards materialism, excessive fashion and brand consciousness, status consumption, as well as the need for constant replacement, and inhibits the mindset which dictates that the acquisition of purchases is a means to attain personal achievement and individual well-being. This is in fact a broad definition of materialism itself. In addition, research has associated dispositional materialism with lower levels of happiness and satisfaction, bringing with it a lower self-esteem. Materialism has also been associated with lower physical activity, as well as higher risky behaviors, including drug and alcohol consumption. Religion, on the other hand, curbs the incline away from materialism and towards satisfaction within required means, channeling individual efforts towards higher goals and creating time for personal and spiritual growth. The World Health Organization places mental health in adolescence as the main issue that needs most attention. Records have stated that the incidence of major depressive episodes has risen over a third in numbers in the past decade, leading to an incidence of 12.5% of adolescents as of 2015, leading to lower academic achievement. Studies further highlighted that religiosity helps in buffering against stresses that lead to depression. A new method of treating major depression in patients with chronic illness is RCBT, Religious Integrated Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, encouraging involvement in the religious community and identifying someone that one can pray with. It is assumed that such a community engagement is likely to lead to increased social support and an increase in activities that work to neutralize negative emotions. RCBT encourages clients to get involved in worship, talking to religious leaders, participating in religious study circles, engaging in charity, reading religious literature, and attending religious services and activities. Overall, these findings call for introspection and reflection on social discourses around a lack of religiosity, which contain implicit association with negative emotional states, low self-esteem, inability to deal with stress factors, displaced social recognition, and general lack of well-being. Research in these areas have placed possible connections to these factors as a shift away from God and his true teachings, and possesses the claim that not only the shift from godlessness to religion is the cure for these ailments, but certain researchers have highlighted that the religion of Islam contains all the elements to hold a person together and to reach the height of well-being in both worlds. As referred to in part 1 of this video series, further studies highlight that the concept that Islam offers of the 5 core religious dimensions is the possible reason to the positive physical and mental health of Muslims.